answered. We stepped up to the challenge. Our defense, we were in there. We self-corrected when we needed to, all right? We communicated on the floor, multiple levels of effort. We were connected on both ends of the floor, all right? We moved the ball offensively. It was just really, really, really good stuff. I'm proud of y'all. Bounce back. That's a big bounce back. That's a good team, man. That's a big bounce back. Yourself had a double-double.
Yes.
Josh, 400th career steal. AB, 100th game.
Here we go. Together, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Together.
What's up, Fever Nation? Should I say fair weather, Fever Nation? There has been a lot of vitriol since the last game about Coach White. You all have went in on Coach White. Some of you all want a coaching change 20 games into the season. Come on, Fever fans. What is that going to do for chemistry if y'all replace the coach? And moreover, who would you replace him with? Come on, Fever fans. Are we doing this? Is this what we doing now? They win, y'all kind of okay with it. You know, let's see where it goes. They lose, everyone has an opinion. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. But let's move forward. Caitlin Clark, did you see the amount of fouls that the ref did not call when she was handling the ball? When she's on the ball, teams are giving her a lot of attention. If the referees would call the fouls the way they should be, Coach White wouldn't have a problem, in my opinion, with Caitlin Clark handling the ball 90% of the time in the offense. She wouldn't have a problem at all. The issue becomes when they are allowing her defensive players to hand check, push her, grab her, hold her. It was ridiculous last night. Now, of all the calls that they missed, did you see where she got knocked down and came back late on that play? Didn't show up until the play and almost till the play was over. I think Ryan Howard hit a 3 at the last moment when she got back into the play. She was knocked down on that play. She was hit on that play. Did you see where Canada knocked her down and tried to pick her up during the play? It's kind of like when a lineman pancakes their defender and just lays on him. Now, in this case, she didn't lay on her like that, but she did try to help her up. But the person she was holding was off of her feet. So she didn't need to go anywhere. Her assignment was to hold Caitlin Clark, whether she's on her feet or not. Now, moving forward, what do y'all think should happen to Coach White now? Are we going to give Coach White time to get this right, or is she's had too much time already? What do you all think? I mean, seriously, pragmatically, what do you all think should happen to Coach White? And why should it happen at this point of the season? So you're going to make a coaching change before the All-Star break? Come on now. Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing? What is that going to do for chemistry? And like I said in the beginning, who are you going to replace her with if you decide to do something that crazy? Now, in my opinion, I'm old school. I let the process play out. You don't make a coaching change this year. If the Fever were like way under 500, like what, 2-18, 3-17, 4-16, I would understand everything you all have against Coach White. I would totally get it. But they're not. Come on now. Y'all got to be patient. It's a long season. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 44 games this year, or is it 50? Let's say it's 44. We're not even halfway into the season yet. And you already want to make a coaching change. Really? Who are you going to bring in? You going to bring someone up from the staff and then replace them at the end of the season next year? Caitlin Clark has had 2 coaches in the last of her 2 seasons. And according to you all, if we listen to you, she's going to have 3. Going into next year, she's going to have 3 coaches. That's not a good start to a career when you're changing coaches every year. That's not good. So yes, do Coach White and Coach Clark, do they need to come to an agreement? I agree with that to a degree. Something needs to happen, but what needs to happen is more important, and how it needs to happen and or when it needs to happen is as important. I think we can all agree the second half Fever team is the team we prefer over the first half Fever team in this contest. I think we can all agree upon that. You all will probably say the facilitator, i.e. Caitlin Clark, was handling the ball more. She was on ball more, and the team looked better. In my opinion, it looks like, I don't know if it's a setup offense that they're running or it's ad lib when Caitlin Clark Clark is running, the point guard. It doesn't look bootleg, and sometimes it looks structured when players are making their cuts. Now, I want to address the last thing. This alleged argument to have taken place during halftime or on their way in at halftime, unless there's video footage and audio, I wouldn't put a lot of stock in what was said. I wouldn't put a lot of stock in that. And the reason why is, allegedly, this was supposed to have been from a fan that made this comment. They said it went viral. I don't know why it went viral, because the story may not even be true. How do we know this? How does this person hear all of this dialogue between? Think about it now. They're going in at halftime. Yeah, you're amongst the behind the bench. You're amongst the fans when this happened. Now, to me, does that sound like Caitlin Clark? Yes, it could be. We know she's a firebrand when it comes to things she wants to get done on this team. You can't fault her. The young lady just wants to win. I have no problem with her checking her coach if that was the issue. Now, what was said, there was a lot of dialogue alleged to have been said to Coach White, especially when they brought up Howard and Mitch and they weren't passing the ball. Was this person reading lips? I mean, how did they know that all of this dialogue was being said? That's the part I question. Did it happen? We don't know. Like they said, there's no video footage, and you know this camera's all over the WNBA arena. This could be on tape, but we'll never know until they produce it. So make up your mind, Fever fans. Are we going to keep Coach White, or y'all want to let her go? We can't keep going around this carousel. And then look, we can't have a third coach in her third season. Really? Is this what we're going to do? That's all I have for you right now. You all have a blessed day. I'm out.